yeah, it's a long time coming that, it's God that turns around and he says this, he tells me in there, it's Restoration Wednesday. It's so awesome because my message is God restores. God restores. See? And I want to thank Pastor Chuck and his wife Yvonne. Yeah, it was hard in that relationship. I mean, we're split apart for a little while, but God knew where our hearts are still. We might not be here, but I have a lot of love for this church. It was in South Whittier where I started. I literally started in East LA, but my wife was going to Whittier, and she said, I found a church, I found a man, I seen a man, met a man that's just like you. And it was Danny, Pastor Danny. You look just, I thought it was splitting a mold because the family issues and everything that was going on. But to that point is that I was here for 12 years. So I got roots here. And to say this, yeah, I found another home, I moved on. I'm in another home with Shining Light Ministry. But I love to call this my second home. To call this my second home. Because I said, this is what it feels like. This is where I started. He sat right there, and it was just me and him. And my first sermon, and like he said, I did many Bible studies at the home, but I only talked to men. And let me tell you, for the first couple of sermons, my wife was sitting right there shaking her head, no, you didn't. Like, what did I say? Because I was so used to talking to men. Let me tell you, man, this church right here, and many churches, God restores, but God uses these churches like this to restore. See, you're in that men's home. I came out of a men's home. Just like their pastor, just like David. We all came out of men's homes. So God, you hear it all the time. If God can do that for you, he can do it for me. If he did it for me, he can do it for you. Right? You'll restore, and this is what I'm going to get into. And I just wanted to thank everybody. I was so grateful. I just pray. I want to pray because my heart is pounding right now. I mean, I don't show a lot of emotions, but let me tell you, I told people we used to have this kid, remember? He used to stand right here and flip and stand on his feet. Remember that? That little youngster? I said, man, my insides are like that right now, flipping off this. That's the way I feel. But because it's just beyond words. But let's get into prayer. Father God, come before you this evening, Father. I just thank you for your restoration power. I thank you that you restore not just lives, but relationships. You restore, Father God, us to you, Lord, main thing. But when you restore us to you, you also restore the vertical to the people around us. You restore our wives to us. You restore our families to us. You restore relationships that have been broken are mended again. But it's all to you, Lord, and all about you. So Holy Spirit, as I decrease, you increase. And Lord, just use me. Use me and your word, not me, Rudy. Use your word through me to get to these people, Father God. In the name of Jesus, amen. It's so awesome that word restore was in my heart from way back, because in our church, I've been doing a Bible study on the book of John. And John got restored by the Lord. We're going to get into more detail on that a little bit later. But I was thinking about the word restore. And I'm involved in another ministry that's called Chosen by Grace. And we go out to car shows, Christian car shows, and we evangelize. But the more that it was so awesome when he called, and that word restore was already in my mind. And this Saturday, we had an awesome car show there. We had an awesome concert. So I was looking at those cars, right? And I was seeing how much they restored them. And Norman knows about it, David knows about it, about how much the cost is. it costs the people money. They buy the beat up car and they restore it. And some of them restore beyond. See, that's what God wants to do in your life. He wants to restore you beyond. Not just a little hobby and put whatever into you. He wants to put the best into you. You see them cars that were like outrageous, and you know what? Check this out. The guy that won the trophy for that car was God glorified through that car, right? Well, that's why God wants to restore you, for you to be glorified. Give Him the glory, because through you He gets glorified, because He restored your life. And He will restore your life. There's 3 people in the Bible that I want to talk about tonight that got restored. And we might know all the stories, and sometimes we want to look at the bad part or the good part. Well, let's look at all the parts. Let's look at all the parts. Let's go to the book of Job. In the Old Testament, you know Job? Some of us need one. Job. I remember when I first came to the Lord, I used to call it jobs. And I was saying, God's starting to tell me I need a job. Never worked it, I haven't worked it, I don't know how long. Being in jail, doing whatever I was doing. I said, is He trying to tell me something? But look, hey, go to verse chapter 42 and just stay there for a minute. It's the end of the book. We're going to go to the best part, but the best part, we're going to talk about the part that people don't like to talk about also. The part in the beginning. And if you know the story, the devil's cruising around looking for somebody to mess with. Right? God says, what about my servant Job? And he's faithful. Then he turns around and he says, okay, but you can mess with them, but don't kill them. But what does he do? He takes out his whole family. Destroys all his property. He does all this. But in the meanwhile, after this, Job turns around and says, you know what? I came into this world, make it I'll go out. He's all gung-ho right then and there. And then he gets 3 buddies. Right? Watch out for your buddies. And some of them buddies are not your buddies. They turn around and they come, and instead of consoling him, they turn around and beat him down. And tell him, what did you do? What about your faith? Well, you must have did something. You stole money. You did this. You did that. So for a long time, they're just getting on him. So what happens to Job? His mind gets twisted. And he starts questioning God. Right? But see, all this whole time that's going on, Job still didn't denounce God. He still stood faithful to God, but yet he had boils, his body was beat up, and then he was like looking terrible. Okay? But now in 42, and this goes on for a good while, now in chapter 42 is the best part, of course, that everybody likes to read. Job, listen to what it says here. Let's go to verse 1, 42. Verse 1, it says, Job repents and gets restoration. So what's that word mean right there? Repent. He turns away from his thoughts and the way he thought of God and the way that he was going through. He turns around and repents and asks God for forgiveness. In order for restoration to start, you got to ask for forgiveness. You got to repent from some of the things you're going through and some of the things you're doing. See, a lot of times we want to get restored. We want our family back. We want this back. We want that back. But God is saying, you still haven't gave up whatever that is. Sometimes it's your anger. Sometimes it's your bitterness. Sometimes it's even relationship. Sometimes it's even God. You have to repent to Him because you still think negative about it. Right? So that's what Job did. He thought very negative of God. He never said, I'm not going to serve. He told his wife. His wife told him at one point, curse God and die. He didn't do it. But there's another teaching about that I found out as I studied the book of Job. And she didn't see me in a bad way. It's because that guy was so bad, she felt sorry for him and said, you know what? You should just curse God and die. Look at how tore up you are. You know what I mean? And that's what happens. You got to be, sometimes. But when it says here, look what it says. It says, 42, it says, then Job answered the Lord and said, I know that you can do everything. Finally, he starts saying, I know you can do everything. It says, and that no purpose of yours can be withheld from you. You ask, who is this who hides counsel without knowledge? And then he says, okay, then he goes on and he starts saying, therefore I have uttered what I did not understand. So all the stuff he was saying, he didn't understand it because he thought God was the one that gave him the boils. He thought God is the one that took his family. He thought God was the one doing it. And a lot of times we think God doing something to us, and it's not God, but he's allowing the devil to do it. The devil will mess with you, but God is sitting there saying, this is a test. What are you going to do in that situation? Right? So you got to see, that's what it's about. It's not about the problem, it's not about the situation, it's what you're going to do in the situation. Are you going to go to God and say, Lord, I need your strength, I need your help? Or are you going to turn around and say, God, man, what the heck? Be angry. Blame him. It's not even him doing it, but he's allowing it to be done. Because he wants you to grow in faith. He wants you to grow. Right? But see, as it goes down, he turns around, he says right here, look at what he says. He says, listen, please, and let me speak. You said, I will question you, and you shall answer me. I have heard of you by the hearing of the ear, but now my eyes see you, therefore I argue myself and repent. So he repented, right? So once he repented, God starts drawing him back. He starts to restore him back. He draws them back. He says, how does he draw them back? Look at these three guys that all of a sudden thought they were like geniuses, knowing what was going on. Job turns around a little bit later and it says, on verse 7, it says, and so after that the Lord had spoken these words to Job. Now he's speaking to Job. You repented? Now listen to this. Now he's saying that the Lord said that Eliphaz, the Temanite, and my wrath is aroused against you and your two friends, for you have not spoken. See, he didn't speak of God, about God to Job. They had all these bright ideas, but they never prayed for him. They never gave him a job and tell him that, you know what, trust in the Lord. They never told him that. So later on, it says that right here, it starts talking to them, and he tells them that, he says, now, he tells them, bring some offering, and let me tell you, he ends up praying for them. God tells Job to pray for them. My servant Job will pray for them. So now he has to change his heart about these guys, because now he's angry. See what I'm saying? So once he prayed for them, let me tell you what happens. It says it right here in verse 10. It says, and the Lord restored Job's losses when he prayed for his friends. Indeed, the Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before. So what did he do? He repented, and he forgot about himself, and he thought he prayed for someone else. A lot of times we get caught up in our own situation, and we turn around and it's all about me, and it's not about you, it's about whoever. God wants you to be a servant and pray for them. Pray for other people. No, it's not about you. He says we repented and he wanted him to pray for them, but as soon as he prayed for them, he restored them twice as much. Because what he lost before, look what it says. Now, and then you go down, it says, what's so awesome, it says, look at this. Then all his brothers and his sisters, they all those who had been his acquaintance before came to him. See, when he was in his problem, you're going to feel that way too. Nobody even wants to come around you. Nobody wants to come around you. And everybody left him alone. They didn't want to be around him. He smelled. He was dirty. Had boils. It's like us. Remember when you were on your drugs and you're doing your drinking, you're drunk all the time, you smell. Nobody wanted to be around you. But now that you're getting restored in the Lord, people will be around you now. They'll start inviting you back to the barbecue. They will, but see, that's what these people did. They came back and they helped them get restored. They helped him get restored. They gave him money. They gave him things. They helped restore him. So his family was happy that he was restored. See, he got happy. There's family members out there that are happy for you. They want want to see you restored. They want to see you back in the Lord. They want to see you not in the streets. They want to see you. They want this done for you. They want it for you. They're not the only one. Just because they're not here visiting you doesn't mean that they don't want it. I'm even talking to the congregation itself because we all have relatives like that. I have some relatives that don't want to be around me. But yet they don't want to be around me when I'm in the world also. Right? Because you talked about God. Now you're talking about everything else. So you're going to have those people that don't want to be around you. But the thing is here, but it's so blessed, it says now, so he restores, and he restores double. He gives them back. Look at, now he's blessed the latter days of Job more than the beginning. For he had 14,000 sheep, 6,000 camels. So he ends up getting back double of what he had before. So God restored him because of his faithfulness. He's still faithful. He didn't denounce God. In your situation, don't denounce God. Stay faithful to him. It's okay to ask God why. But you don't sit there and blame God. No lies out there. In other words, it's just me. So now, see, that's what Job gets double for his trouble. He gets double blessed. See, you can get double blessed. Some of us lost everything at one time. But guess what? God wants to restore it all back to you. Some of us lost our minds. Some of us lost our sanity. Some of us lost our health issues. Some of us are, and look at, but let me tell you something. Just because you see somebody like me or David or Pastor or other people, you got to look and remember how long we've been in the Lord. Some of the things don't come overnight. Some of it takes a process. Some of it takes time. Some of it takes some pulling and tugging because sometimes we don't want to give up things. We don't want to give up some things. We got to give up some things in order to get some things. I always tell my wife, you want to buy something new, but okay, get rid of that first, and then you can go buy something else. How can you we pulling in, that there's no room in the house. That's the way our life is. You have to give out in order to get. Even the more it says more, so that's what happens. So he got blessed. Now there's another person. And I'm going to tell you what happens to this one. And this person is also, who knows about the prodigal son? Everybody? We were all called that at one time, right? We're all called the prodigal son. See, I type all this up, and I don't even use it. That's why, because that's what happens after years and years of reading and studying. You start learning the Word, and you're able to, the Lord just use you, and I was like all excited. Because I try to do it all on paper. Let me tell you something. The Holy Spirit is good. Because I try to make it all professional, all this and that, and there was no way. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. So now, if you look at my paperwork, all it says is prodigal son. That's all it says. I try to put all kinds of, and some of us don't, I don't sit here up here and give you 25 scriptures either. I'll tell you the story and what it's about. That's what God uses me to tell. Like Pastor Chuck says, I'll just tell you. For you to hear. For you to hear, for me to hear, for everybody to hear. Not just them. I look at them because you don't want to believe them again. It's a habit. It's a habit, guys. I'm not doing it for any other reason. But chapter 15 of Luke, go there. Am I going too fast for you guys? I feel like I am. I know Pastor Chuck said he's going to throw me off the stage after a certain time, but trying to hurry to get it all in. I gotta say something to that because I'm sweating up here and I'm nervous in there. Book of Luke 15. I'm not even there yet. Praise God. Okay, let's go to the story. The story of, you know the story? The story is about two sons. Two sons. One of them